Tesla talk. Hashtag Tesla talk. Hashtag barbershop conversations, man. So I got confirmation today, or last night, or maybe Monday, whatever the day is, that boxing don't give two shits about the black dollar. Boxing don't give two shits about empowering black people. I'll give you guys an example. I've got my credentials revoked proudly by Golden Boy, Top Rank, DAZN, and PBC. Why? Because I've never changed since I came in the game. I've never changed. I've advocated for the black fan and the black fighter, no matter what I had to go through, right? And PBC just put up a celebration on Juneteenth. 7 out of 8 fighters are Latino. We just had Cinco de Mayo. 8 out of 8 fighters were Latino. This ain't no fucking celebration of Juneteenth. It's a slap in the fucking face. That's what it is. And Al Haymon has literally turned Juneteenth into Cinco de Mayo. And by no means the Latino fans celebrate. You guys control. And here's what I know. They'll give you a check, but they won't give you ownership. Case in point. How many black fighters can have protection and have a black undercard fighter to protect them? Listen, niggas, if y'all fighting once a year in your prime, wait till you get out of your prime. I know everybody happy. You get a check, you get overpaid a little bit, but you don't have ownership. You know what Conor McGregor did? He fought Floyd, got $150 million, and then probably put in his contract, hey, PBC, this gonna be Proper 12. Got to be the title sponsor of all your fights, and then I'm gonna sell it, and I'm gonna be the highest grossing athlete in the world, $180 million, more than Floyd, LeBron, Tiger. Like I said, they'll overpay you a little bit as long as they stay in control. And now we got Canelo. Y'all niggas think y'all getting fight dates? Y'all niggas ain't getting no fight dates until Canelo finalizes his deal. Y'all remember when LeBron had the announcement or the decision, something like that? They convinced y'all niggas that it was a bad idea. The nigga gave $5 million to the Boys and Girls Club, and the media demonized him. You know why? Because they realized LeBron James had too much power. LeBron James controlled the free market and the NBA. The free market meaning the free agent. No free agent signed until LeBron James made his decision. We feature articles on a trial of an antibody. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reality of it. And I think we got to start thinking ownership and start getting overpaid. Stop buying bottles and beautiful sports cars until you get the ownership piece. Buy a building and use the rents from that building to do what? Buy the Lamborghini. Buy the private jet. Ain't no ownership. Do you see TMT on the turnbuckles at a PBC fight? Nah, you don't see it. Only when a Floyd fighter's fighting, maybe. But you don't see it when another fighter's fighting. How about a black fighter on PBC or Top Rank, or, because you got to use a white example for niggas, man, because they'll complain, oh, you hating on a nigga. No, the business of boxing don't give two fucks about me and about your black ass. Trust me on that. And I saw that post just now, and I realized that all the work that I did means very little to the sport of boxing. All the people that I gathered in all these different cities, and what I spent over close to $10,000 for the Spence Porter, had over 300 people there. It was all for nothing, according to the business of boxing. The only way we gonna change the business of boxing is if your black fighting ass collaborate with my black media ass, and we destroy their ass. We put them on their knees. But until then, guess what? You got to wait for Canelo. Guess what? Conor McGregor's going to be the highest grossing athlete. That's not by accident, y'all. Y'all keep on thinking this shit is by accident. It's not by fucking accident. Why you think that the New Jersey Nets are the most demonized team? Because guess what? The conglomerate knows if they put their heads together, they will control the free market. They can dictate what teams are good, what teams are bad. And you know what that would do? That would put the Charlotte Bobcats out of what's the name of the team? Charlotte out of business. That'll put the team in Washington out of business, whoever they are. They'll put them small markets out of business. They won't generate revenue. Y'all remember the Lakers and the Clippers here in the 80s and the 90s? The Lakers put the Clippers basically out of business. I mean, they make it money, but you know what I mean, the big effect. NBA wants to stay in China. And guess what? PBC, Top Rank, they think pesos way more than your black American dollar. And it's sad. It's sad. Because when you wake up and realize Santa Claus ain't real, I swear to God, at one point I thought Al was going to shift the paradigm. Nah. When you make deals with them small hat dudes, they going to force you to conform. And if the black executives aren't leveraging their power, who else should we depend on? Right? And I stand on my square. I've stood up to Eddie Hearn. I've stood up to Bob Arum. I've stood up to Oscar. And now I vehemently disagree what the fuck Al Haymon is doing on Juneteenth. Vehemently, I think it's disgusting. I think it's deplorable to say it's a Juneteenth date. Jamal Charlo don't even have a black undercard fighter. Matter of fact, none of y'all niggas, I don't care what network you on, you ain't got no black undercard fighter. Y'all niggas mad at we gonna do a part 2 to this shit. Y'all niggas mad at Shakur Stevenson. He ain't get to fight Valdez. He didn't get to fight the other guy at 126. They asked him to give his belt because guess what? They don't want to fuck up those pesos. And you know what Al did? Al did the same fucking thing. Gary Russell never fought Leo Santa Cruz, Abner Mares. And you could throw Carl Frampton in there. You know why? They didn't want to fuck up those pesos. Carl Frampton caught Leo twice. Abner Mares fought Leo twice. And they just went round robin. And then when they get over the hill, they going to cash him out. Like they would have did Abner Mares against Tank Davis. Leo Santa Cruz. And Tank Davis. And this is the truth. Al, step your game up, nigga. Step your game up. Y'all treat Al like he a god. He's a man like you. He bleed. You think I'm afraid of a nigga that breathe and breathe the same air and bleed the same color as me? Shout out, man, to the Brooklyn Knight, man. Shout out to Biggie Smalls. Man, Al, step up, man. Step up. Black media gonna rip your ass a new asshole now. You ain't gonna have no cover out here, man. And y'all and all the fights like, Fred, be cool, cause y'all getting overpaid to shut the fuck up. Why aren't you the title sponsor at PBC? Why isn't your business the title sponsor at Top Rank or Eddie Hearn? Nah, niggas. They in the peso business, y'all. They gonna use your black ass to make sure the Mexican fighter gets all the shine. Shout out to Louis DeCoopus and Sampson. Y'all doing a great job. 8 out of 8 fighters on Cinco de Mayo was Latino. 7 out of 8 on Juneteenth was what? Latino. Let me tell you something. Ain't no Latino coming to my house on Thanksgiving and say, we don't want no macaroni and cheese. And I can't go to their house and say, I can't eat what they eat. That's just the bottom line. But you know what they gonna say? It's business. Shut up, nigga, and take this check.